What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Truck Series here from Talladega. We are here on FS1. We are at Talladega, as you probably know by now, since I already said it. Stacey Compton's already blowing up. That ain't good. But yeah, we're at Talladega getting ready to kick things off. And I know Talladega's looking a little different from yesterday, as it's gotten quite a bit lighter and it has 2 lines now instead of 1. This was the version I meant to switch to. Goodness, what is up with the frame dropping? Can we not? Can we not? Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Anyway, I lost my train of thought just because of that. Thanks, NR or computer. I don't even know what to blame for that, NR or the computer. But either way, thanks for being terrible. Yeah, we're at Talladega. And I meant to switch versions before the Pass Series race, and well, I kind of forgot when I went ahead and simulated the season. Pass Series is the first season I completely simmed through, so I just went ahead and got it out the way, and I forgot to switch to this version in the season mode. So unfortunately, yeah. We got the old version for that one, but hopefully this version is a work in progress, but hopefully it'll still be a banger for y'all. As yeah, we come off turn number 4, the pace truck leading the field around, and we still got plenty of time on this pace lap, so let's go ahead and go through our top 6 as we usually do with the starting lineup. Justin Marks is your pole sitter, of course, with the 23 of Johnny Benson to his outside. Chad McCumbee and Brian Scott starting P3 and P4, and rounding out the top 5 is the 30 of Top O'Dine. To his outside is the 22 of Michael Annette, teammate to the 23 truck. 2 Bill Davis trucks inside the top 6. Green flag is in the air. We are racing at Talladega. And of course, Justin Marks, happy to have a Germain Racing teammate in the top 5 as well, as you see that teammate being pushed by Sean Murphy in the 07 up into P3, the top line, top 3 actually, all Toyotas, as the Tundras try to make some ground here on each other heading down into turns 3 and 4. You see the 30 of Bodine to the inside with that run. 23 couldn't block it, and now the 9 of Marks moves down to collect his teammate. It's going to be a Germain Racing 1-2 as we cross the start-finish line to complete lap number 1 here from Talladega. First lap in the books for Talladega Superspeedway. Justin Marks seems untouchable. That truck is really strong. Did you see how it drove away from the rest of the field? No restrictor plates on the engines here at Talladega. Not with these trucks. It's the way it originally was, the way it should be. As I believe they're wrecking in the back. Yes, they are. Big time crash at the rear of the field. Rick Crawford's in it. Joey Clanton, Michael Annette, Donnie Leah, Jack Sprague, and others. And more trucks wrecking off turn number 4. What is going on there? Caution is out for the first time today. Justin Marks leads us back to the caution flag. And what in the world did we just see? Let's see what brought out the caution. Oh man, 4 wide and trucks going up into the outside wall. Jack Sprague, Chad McCumbee, Ted Musgrave in the 59, Gary St. Amant taking out Benny Gordon in the 66. Sean Lynch with damage, Landon Castle also with damage, and more trucks wrecked off in turns 3 and 4. Looks like Crafton got hooked down under the apron by Mike Skinner, came up, clipped the 33 of Hornaday, and around he went into the outside wall, collecting Andy Lally and Dennis Setzer. Very unfortunate, and I will be right back. Just 1 second with the restart. Alright, and after a quick lunch break, I am back and ready for more from Talladega. Heading off into 1 and 2 yet again. On the restart, dropping frames yet again for some reason. And the 60 of Terry Cook got up behind the 9 truck and pushed him out in front. Now Justin Marks again driving away from the field as he must have some extra horses under the hood or something. He's got a ton of speed in that truck. Further back, looking at a little bit of girl power as Chrissy Wallace and Val Wolf were working together to get to the front of the field, and now Wolf up to the middle. Put a little bit of a side draft on the 23 to slow him down. Now hops back in line behind him. The 03 fell back to the bumper of the 16. 4 wide behind him. So far, nobody able to touch that 9 truck of Justin Marks. Marks continues to lead from Talladega. Here comes the 11. Up high. Look at Chris Mack up into the mix in that Papyrus Racing-esque number 73 truck. It's very patriotic, but it's actually a National Guard truck. They're not sponsored by National Guard. That's just a sponsor that happened to be on the truck. National Guard getting free advertising here, and why not? I mean, it is the National Guard. Air Force machine, as he got a huge push down the back straightaway from the 10. This truck is very loose, just like a Daytona. Not really handling well up towards the outside of the racetrack, it seems. Lots of moving around in the tri-oval. 07 got a little out of shape, had to lift. 36 of Val Wolf in the middle. A 4 wide, now down to 3. And she just fell way back. Oh, and the 08 having trouble. Jason White seemingly with some sort of a problem, had to duck out of line and slammed on the brakes. That was really sudden and really scary. But luckily, he's all good. Look at this. For a second, we saw 3 Mack Motorsports trucks in the same line trying to get hooked up there. As Chris Mack's in the back of that pack. Now they go single file here from Talladega. This is what they need to catch that 9 truck. 2 trucks need to just work together to get hooked up down the backstretch. But now, 21 looking to the inside of the 15. They can't stay together long enough to actually make a move and make something work on that 9 truck. So Justin Marks comes around to lead yet another lap, and the 08 now back onto the racetrack. Mack Motorsports was all just in line working together there, but now Val Wolf gets shuffled up out of line. She's going to fall to the tail end. Chrissy Wallace thought about going with top 09. her teammate, one of her teammates. Her other teammate leading this race is Justin Marks. Untouchable here from Talladega. Oh, more contact being made to the inside. There they all go, down low. And we're catching a lap truck. It's the 09 Zaxby's machine, Joey Clanton. It's really unfortunate. Looks like Roush Racing has just kind of completely neglected Clanton here. He was running somewhat decently last season, now can't even seem to stay on pace. And it looks like Roush Racing just not putting in the effort, the same kind of effort on that 09 truck as they are with that 99 of Eric Darnell. And unfortunately, Darnell stuck back in that second pack back there after being checked up. And they're going to try to catch the leaders here, but I doubt they'll be able to get up there. They're doing a great job running single file in line, and then right as I say that, they break out and start making moves on each other, so never mind that. They're all kind of leapfrogging back there, but out front, 3 wide, but still no one able to catch the 9 of Justin Marks. Look at the 97 Max Motorsports machine of Jeremiah Cook, still unable to do anything with no help, but he was up in second for a moment. And now here comes his teammate on the inside, the Cessna truck. Again, another truck that's, they just didn't bother to take the sponsorship wrap off of it. That Cessna truck, Cessna giving them no money. But Mac Motorsports just deciding not to take that wrap off of the 36. As I bump into the wheel, sorry if y'all heard that. But yeah, they decided not to take the Cessna logos off that 36 truck, so it just is what it is. But an unsponsored 36, as well as an unsponsored 73, both seem very strong here, being prepared out of the same garage as Papyrus Racing's 86 trucks were last season. Those were some strong trucks, even with some slight alterations to the chassis. They were still able to use that chassis as the caution is out. And it looks like, oh man, a big crash on the front straightaway. Joey Clanton, Mike Skinner, Eric Darnell in the grass, Chad Chaffin, Kyle Busch, and Matt Crafton caught up in that one. Both Roush trucks being taken out, one on the lead lap, one not. Let's see what happened here. Oh, just contact. I was gonna assume they were trying to avoid Joey Clanton there, but no. Clanton already... Oh, the track was just blocked. Nowhere for Clanton to go. Already struggling, having a horrible day, and goes from bad to worse for Joey. Scott Lagacy Jr. gets hooked by Matt Crafton, a bad bump. Lagacy saves it, Crafton doesn't. Skinner gets collected, gets clobbered by Kyle Busch, and then trucks come piling in with nowhere to go. You see what it did to Joey Clanton's truck, ripping the front end of that off that truck. No more hood for that 09. And the caution waves yet again here from Talladega. This is going to set us up for a quick shootout towards the end of this race here. Green flag back in the air. We're racing yet again. Todd Bodine got a great jump on the high side. He hops down in front of his teammate, Justin Marks. And now Marks is going to have a run off turn number 2. Can he time it right down the backstretch? Yes, he will. But also here comes the 15 of Mark Mitchell. 3 wide down the backstretch, but Mark's just way too strong, way too fast, man. Just immediately blows past his teammate and goes to the lead. His teammate now getting a push from the 30, or excuse me, from the 11 of David Starr, that 30 truck, falling back from Talladega. Look at the 36 of Val Wolf in the middle, push from teammate Jeremiah Cook. The Mac Motorsports boys trying, or boys and girl, as Chris Max behind his driver in the 97, trying to push him as well. Wolf took that momentum to the bottom, and she's going to get a push from the 10, a fellow Ford, and David Starr, and she moves her way up into second place. That 36 car truck has seemed to have come alive towards the second half of this season, as she kind of struggled early on with this new chassis. But that team as a whole seemingly getting stronger, with all three trucks up inside the top 10 here, fighting it out, fighting for a chance to win this race. And speaking of fighting for a chance to win, how about Chrissy Wallace? She's not going to help Val because that's her teammate leading the race, Justin Marks, but she's definitely going to try to get up there and make something happen. But unfortunately for her, here comes Brian Scott to her inside, and the shorter way around seems to be the way to go right now, as there's no help on the high side for Chrissy Wallace. She's going to have to try and hop down in front of the 31, and she does close the door on Larry Foyt down the back straightaway. Now Foyt's going to push her down the backstretch. Let's see if she gets the run, riding on board with the 03. Foyt now pulls to the outside, but she still has the momentum. Down on the inside, and here comes the 11 of David Starr. Everybody wants the bottom, everybody trying to pull up high and make something work, but it's just not working out. 97. Tried to get a run there as well. How about the 16 of Brian Scott? Scott on the bottom. Now to the middle. David Starr with a good push from the 23 of Johnny Benson. Now Benson gets to his inside. He's got a push from Todd Bodine. Bodine doesn't want to push another driver to his teammate. He's going to pull out and make it 3 wide instead. He's going to go absolutely nowhere with it, but he definitely did not want to help that 23 truck. Still tandeming side by side off of turn 4. It's going to be Justin Marks leading us back to the white flag. It'll be 1 lap to go from Talladega, this time by. One to go from Dega. Justin Marks for the final time. Through 1 and 2. The 30 of Bodine's going to get a run. No, he won't. Moves up to block the 23. The 23 got a run instead. Smart move. Never mind. Here comes Brendan Gaughan. Here comes... Dang, that's Brendan Gaughan in the 10 truck. I kept saying David Starr. That's what he drove last season. Here comes Brian Scott with yet another run. The top 4 now single file. They're going to try to make one last push, one last charge at it. Big block from the 30. It's going to be Justin Marks leading us to the checkered flag and winning at Talladega. And I did that a little late. My apologies. I got caught up in the battle for the win. Let me try that again. Justin Marks wins at Talladega after a crazy battle at the end. They had the run there. They did that a little too late. They got paired up, 3 trucks nose to tail to nose. As you see the 30 of Bodine blocking the run from Brian Scott. So Scott's just going to push him. And the 97 of Jeremiah Cook doesn't want to pull out of line. He knows he's not going to make anything work. So he tries to push these guys as well. They all pull out towards the end, but at that point it's too late. The 30 of Bodine was flying to the rear bumper of his teammate, but it was just too little too late. He could have got up there and stole it. But it's going to be Justin Marks leading a majority of the laps, almost all. Didn't lead all of them, but led most of them. And he'll win at Talladega Super Speedway. That'll do it. I hope you all enjoyed. I might try something different next season to see if I can improve the racing that way, but it'll be a lot of effort. So I'm definitely going to try it, but we'll see. Hope you all enjoyed, though. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. I hope to see y'all next time, and until then, peace.